Hey, Brixel! Guild Wars 2 Steam release is next week. 10th anniversary celebrations are underway, and another balance patch is on the horizon. There's a lot to get through this week, so welcome to Last Week In Tyria. This episode initially started with a bit about how we were sure Guild Wars 2 wasn't going to be hitting Steam this month. The script was written, we were high-fiving our speedy work, and recording was about to get underway, then Anet said no. And since then, we've had to scrap almost the entire episode because, along with the announcement itself, Anet have been dropping new info left and right. And I'm pretty sure there's going to be even more news by the time it takes to upload this video. Being a YouTuber is hard, okay? Right, so let's get through what was announced this week. First of all, yes, Guild Wars 2 is coming to Steam next week, Tuesday the 23rd of August, 2022. If you haven't already, be sure to check out our breaking news video for more details. Now, Guild Wars 2, all its expansions, and Living World episodes will be hitting Steam. The base game will be free to play as expected, along with an all-new Complete Collection reportedly priced at $90. The Complete Collection will include all story content currently available in-game, but for now is going to be exclusive to the Steam client. However, the collection will make its way to the Guild Wars web store soon. Good news so far, but no good news comes without its little caveats. That's right, unfortunately, existing accounts cannot be linked with Steam and vice versa. Yeah, I know a lot of us were hoping to migrate to the Steam client, but it seems like we'll have to fork out for an entirely new account to do so. But a bit more good news to ease the pain, while the two game versions are being separated in terms of storefronts and launchers, they will still share servers. So regardless of which version of the game you play, everyone still shares the same game world. So, fellow Guild Wars veterans, join me on Tuesday in welcoming the new Steam players. We shall welcome them in Shaymore, take part in low-level events, demonstrate to the new players what amazing adventures lie ahead, and flex your badass armor in the process. You know, for motivation. Moving on! It's not all about the new players this week. Guild Wars 2 is turning 10 on the 28th of August, and Anet have plenty planned for us veterans to get our hands on. It wouldn't be a true celebration if we didn't show some love to the community that supported us all these years. When you log in on the 28th of August, you'll find a new series of achievements waiting for you that'll take you on a journey to experience the best of Guild Wars 2. World Bosses, Heart of Thorns, Path of Fire, End of Dragons, Living World, World vs. World, Player vs. Player, and more. As you complete these tasks, you'll earn Proofs of Legend, which can be traded in for the new Decade armor set. These achievements are permanent additions to the game, so our friends joining us from Steam will be able to make progress on these achievements as they explore Tyria at their own pace. A 30% bonus to Karma, Magic Find, PvP, and World vs. World track progress will be active for 1 week starting on August 23rd. As is traditional, we'll also have a wide range of gem store sales to celebrate the anniversary, and maybe even a few freebies to collect. Spoiler, a mount skin. Holy shit! I'm seeing that cape, I'm seeing me wearing that cape, and by God, I'ma make it happen. But Anet have more than just sweet capes planned. Not only are we getting Prime Gaming drops, for the first time, Guild Wars 2 is getting Twitch drops. Soon you'll be able to link your Twitch and Guild Wars 2 accounts and earn rewards for watching any Twitch channel broadcasting Guild Wars 2 on Twitch. Tune into any Twitch livestream with Twitch drops enabled between August 23rd and August 28th to earn transmutation charges, boosters, a mini, a glowing purple mask, and your choice of classic Guild Wars 2 character outfit. Maybe when Anet finally make me a partner, I can give you guys Twitch drops too. Balls in your court, Anet. Lastly, Guild Wars 2 is also running a Twitter sweepstakes, offering a bunch of cool in-game items. However, this giveaway does weirdly seem to be limited to just a very small handful of countries. Check out the T's and C's to see if you're eligible. I tried changing my location on Twitter to the US to see if I could get an entry, so I'll let y'all know how that goes. One last bit of 10th anniversary celebration news. Besides Twitch drops, Twitter giveaways, and in-game rewards, Anet are also hosting IRL celebrations. Lucky you if you live in Cologne, Germany or Seattle, USA, Guild Wars 2 will be having a 10th anniversary celebration at Gamescom on the 28th of August and at PAX West on September 2nd and 3rd. I hope you locals manage to make it to these events, and Moopliss, I expect you to rep us in Germany. The IRL events are free, but ticket availability is limited. So if you want in on the action, swipe up your tickets fast. Okay, moving on to something that already feels dated, but what doesn't in a news cycle like this? We got a new balance patch incoming. But yeah, this patch is particularly shocking because the community likes it? On the back of the big fix energy ANET showed in the August 2nd patch, the balance team have doubled down on unfucking some of their fuck-ups. Late last week, dev notes were released for the upcoming August 23rd patch, and the changes were accompanied by some very encouraging words. We'd like to hear your feedback on this. Please take today and the weekend to read through it. Think it over and share your thoughts. We'll be keeping an eye on the conversation and listening to what you have to say. Of course, hearing that they're taking community feedback so seriously gives me a lot of optimism. This statement also suggests that none of those changes are set in stone and that player opinion will be taken into consideration before these changes go live. Now, I've said it before, in a perfect world, there would be a public test server. Let's face it, frankly, a test server would solve a lot of the balance catastrophes we've had in the past. But hey, this is the next best thing, so let's work with it. ANET then go on to list all the damage builds they're focusing on in the next patch, including Power Tempest, Condition Tempest, Power Weaver, Power Scrapper, Power Hollowsmith, Power Dragon Hunter, Power Reaper, Power Herald, Power Vindicator, Power Daredevil, Power Deadeye, Power Berserker, Condition Berserker, and Power Spellbreaker. This is an appreciated level of focus on some of the most played builds in the game. But I can't help notice you f***ing forgot Catalyst. Please, ANET, for the love of God, at the very least give me a 10% increase to the amount of damage I do in downstate. Anything to help Catalyst, please. Luckily, DPS players aren't alone in these changes. I think ANET might have taken a risky expedition into the seedy pits of despair and drama that are the Guild Wars 2 Reddit and forum posts, because attention is being paid to Healing Mechanist and Quickbrand. The new patch is making changes to support roles, which seems to be in direct response to the domination these builds enjoy in everyday PvE play. Now, I'm not gonna go through all the dev notes, because I have trouble keeping up with the news as it is, and other creators have done it way better than I could have anyway, so go check out the MightyTeapot's patch breakdown for a more detailed analysis. Alrighty, we're gonna wrap up this week's episode with a comment left by Jay Madison regarding Action Camera, which we briefly spoke about on last week's episode. Action Camera plus controller feels like the way the game was meant to be played. It just feels right. I can't imagine playing any other way at this point. Just try it. Also, ANET, native controller support right now, please. Using Steam for controllers is fine, but native support would be much better. Honestly, up until now, I'd never thought of using a controller to play Guild Wars, but thinking more on it, using a program like XPadder and Guild Wars 2's built-in action camera would feel fantastic. Final Fantasy XIV and Elder Scrolls Online both have amazing controller support, and while Guild Wars 2 is not available on console, I don't think native controller support is too much to ask for. Either way, let me know what you think of this or any of the topics we covered this week in the comments down below, and I could be responding to you in a future episode of Last Week in Tyria. A huge shout out to our patrons and supporters, and a special shout out to our Guardian tier patrons, Liam Pullis, Anthony Hodgson, Phil DeVette, and Brain Not Bright. Thank you so much for watching. Brixel loves you very much, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.